Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope all of you are fine and you people are attending your online classes regularly. I hope so. Mhm. So beta, today is our fifth lecture from English literature. Before moving on to our lecture, let me discuss the previous one first. I hope everything was clear in the previous one. Remember what we did in the previous lecture? Yes, we did the question answers of chapter number 2, Chinese New Year, and I hope that you people have done your homeworks as well. That was to write an essay on the festival or on our cultural festivals. Anyways, now move on to our today's lecture. It's our fifth lecture, that is again from English literature. And before starting our lecture, I want you people to keep your books, textbooks in front of you. That's good. Now you have the textbooks in front of you. Now, beta, open page number 27 of your textbooks. There we have a poem, Try Again, with the title Try Again. Have you found out? That's good. Now, on next page, page number 28. Now, come to page number 28. We're gonna read the poem. It's a poem by W.E. Hickson, Try Again. What do you get by the title of the poem, Try Again? But what should we do? Why should we try again? Or what is the purpose of trying again? Think about it. That just imagine some situations that if you are trying to do something and you are failing again and again, what you are gonna do? You'll leave the work or you'll continue doing it. Of course, you'll continue doing it until you succeed. So this is the moral of the poem, that why the poet is emphasizing on the fact that we should try again. We should try again. So in the first stanza, the poet is saying, "'Tis a lesson you should heed. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Then your courage should appear. For if you will preserve, you will conquer, never fear. Try again." What is the writer saying in the first stanza? He says that whatever, if you fail in your first attempt, you should not be disappointed. You should try again. You should be courageous to try again. You should not lose hope. It doesn't matter that if you succeed in the first attempt or not. But the thing that matters is to try again. It's your duty to try again. If you're not gonna try again, it means that you are getting disappointed. You are discouraged. Just imagine some conditions in your life that if you are trying to reach somewhere, or if you are trying to go somewhere, if you're trying to do something, if you're trying to achieve something, and you are not succeeding in your attempt, what you're gonna do? You'll be disappointed? No, you should not be disappointed. You should pay attention. You should pay attention that whether the way of doing the thing is good or not. Is it right or not? So after thinking and paying attention, you should try again. You should be courageous enough to try again. Now, in the second stanza, the writer says, so the poet says, once or twice, though you should fail, if you would at last prevail, try again. If we strive, 'tis no grace, no disgrace, though we did not win the race. What should you do in that case, try again. So what is the writer saying? The poet is saying that if we persist because of this courage, we will conquer. The writer says that, look at the first line, that once or twice, though you should fail, anyone can fail once or twice in doing anything. Anyone can fail first or second attempt. But the only rule that you should keep in your mind, you should keep on trying. In the end, you will succeed. The writer says that there is no disgrace. We should not feel disgraceful, disrespectful in failing. Failure is the staircase towards success. If we're not gonna fail in doing anything, if we're not gonna fail our first or second attempt, we will not be able to feel the happiness of success. So the writer says, whatever, if you fail first, second attempts, it doesn't matter. There is no disgrace if you're not winning the race. And what you're gonna do in that case, if you're failing, the only rule, the ultimate rule is to try again. What you will try again. In the third stanza, the writer says, if you find your task is hard, try again. Time will bring you your reward. Try again. All that other folk can do, why with patience should not you? Only keep this rule in view. Try again. Now, what is the writer emphasizing on in the last stanza? What is the emphasis? What do you get after reading the last stanza? What is the writer trying to say? The writer is saying, whatever the task you are doing, whatever, if it is hard or a toughest task in the world, the only rule you should keep in your mind is to try again. By trying again and again, in the end, you will accomplish your task. If you find your task difficult to accomplish, you should not lose heart. Time will bring you your fruit of labor. Time will bring you your reward. That time will show you your fruit of hard work, your fruit of labor. You can also do what other people can do. There is no difference between you and other people. You have the same capabilities as other people. Rather, you may have more capabilities. You may have more patience than others. But the only thing is, you need to be patient enough to try again. You need patience to try again and again. What others can do, you can also do. The only thing is to keep in your mind is to try again. The only need is to be patient and try again and again, and believe in yourself that if you're gonna try again and again, you'll be able to achieve your goal. You'll be able to reach your destination. Finally, you will be able to achieve everything. So the first thing is to try again, and the second thing is to have faith in yourself. That you should have faith in yourself. You should be confident about yourself that if I am gonna try again and again, I'll be successful. If you're gonna lose hope, oh, I can't do it, I am failing again and again, you are realizing, you are making yourself realize that you can't do it, then you won't be able to do it. The need is to realize that, make yourself realize that you have the capability and you can do it. The only thing, I can do it. So, is it understood? It's a very simple poem. You can relate this poem to your life. You can you must have faced a number of situations in your life where you found yourself helpless, but one more attempt, one little try can make you successful. So there is no need to get disappointed. There is no need to be discouraged. So, beta, this is the stanza-wise paraphrasing of the poem. Now I'm gonna read a summary for you, a complete summary for you that will help you in writing your own summary. Try Again is a simple, reflexive, and moralizing poem gleaned by the pen of British poet William Edward Hickson. In this poem, the poet tells us the importance of trying again in case we fail in doing something due to some adverse circumstances. He says that we should continue trying again till we succeed. The speaker, the poet, is saying if we fall in our first attempt, we should not get disappointed. We should try again because then we will become courageous. If we persist, because of this courage, we will conquer. The speaker admits that when we try again, we may fail once or twice. However, if we keep on trying, we will succeed. If we do not win a race, we should not give up trying again. We should not give up trying again in shame. Moreover, if we find our task difficult to accomplish, we should not lose heart. Time will bring us our reward. We can also do what other people can do, but only patience is required. In short, this poem gives us a big lesson. It gives us a message of hope, courage, hard work, and optimism. We should always keep this message in mind to be crowned with victory in our lives. What do we mean by crowned with victory? Who's gonna crown us with victory? Ourselves. If we're gonna try, we will crown ourselves with victory, and that should be our final destination. On the way, we should not get disappointed and leave the way towards our destination. We should pave the way towards our success. Winners are those who pave their own ways. Now, I think that everything is clear in this poem, but still if you find anything that is difficult, you can ask me through comments. I will reply your comments, or we can discuss it in the next lecture. Okay, it was a short lecture today. Now your homework, it's on page number 29 of your textbooks. First of all, you need to write a summary. You need to write down a summary of the poem Try Again in your own words. You're gonna write the summary of the poem in your own words, as I have explained. I have read a summary for you. I have explained it stanza wise. So you need to elaborate it in your own words, and you're gonna write a summary of this poem. And the second thing you need to do is to solve vocabulary exercises A and B given on page number 29. Number A, exercise A is write meanings of the following words: heat, preserve, strive, case, patience. Exercise B, find synonyms of the following words: courage, conquer, disgrace, hard, reward. So you need to do all these exercises on your notebooks, and again the same instructions that the work that you are doing on your notebooks should be neat and clean with the proper margin line with today's date and day, and proper heading. It should be neat and clean. And I'll check your notebooks after getting back to school, inshallah. And we hope that situations, the circumstances, the would get better soon, inshallah. And we'll be back to school with our daily routine. In that case, we need to pray to Allah Almighty. The only thing is to that is required is to pray to Allah Almighty to make the situations clear for everyone. With this prayer, I wish you good luck. Take care of yourselves, and Allah Hafiz beta.